So, what I mean when I say don't get in the way of the universe when dealing with a narcissist, an example would be, say you're going on a vacation with a narcissistic family member, but because you guys had a falling out and you stood up for yourself, the narcissist is still trying to be angry about it because we all know that they can hurt somebody else and have no recollection of it, but if someone hurts them, they never forget it. But a little tip is, even if it's been a really long time, still act aloof about it. Act like you're not bothered by it and just continue to say, hey, let's just meet up. Who cares? So, anyway, you're prepared for anything when you're going anywhere with a narcissist. You know things aren't going to turn out as well as you want them to. So, you're just going to continue to enjoy the vacation because even if they don't want to see you, that's actually a blessing. It's the rest of the family that you wanted to see that you're not able to because they don't want to, with, whatever the dichotomy is. So then, fast forward. Oh, by the way, they've also texted you a bunch of hateful texts and said a lot of horrible things accusing you of what they actually are. So then, you go through the vacation, you have a nice time, you fly home, and a week and a half later, the narcissist flies into your hometown because family lives close by. And the narcissist proceeds to send you a text without having talked to you since the last texts of all this hate texting, and they ask you for a favor. So this is where the friction comes in, where you're prepared when you're about to go into a situation, but if they sometimes they can still catch you off guard, and they catch you off guard in a way that you're still in your logical, kind, caring mind. So when they catch you off guard, that is how you perceive that they should be understanding things, and you forget that they have a narcissistic mind. So it creates a friction and it gets you triggered. And that's when you start sending negative energy to them. And that's when you're getting in the way of the universe. So what I'm trying to say is you need to really master understanding them as, and I mean this word in its context, because it's taken out of its context a lot and I don't agree with that, but they are emotionally retarded. They do not understand how somebody else feels unless it's how they feel. Okay? And even then, they're not really understanding how that person feels. And when they love bomb you, it's only because of the fantasy that they have of you. Okay? Because we all know that fades. So, what you have to remember is that you want to master not giving them any energy, even if it's negative. And yeah, it's natural to see them and, when they're doing something really wrong and to know why you wouldn't do that, but don't go further than that. Don't start wishing hate. Don't start, thinking about all the terrible things that could happen to them.